According to the National Weather Service, Salt Lake City and large portions of Utah are experiencing higher than normal temperatures for this time of the year. So maybe some of that snow will start melting.
Well, an absolutely beautiful picture there. Experts say the warm temps combined with a dry winter could contribute to a severe fire season this upcoming summer. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Brian Schnee.
And I'm Amy Ney. Fox 13's Diego Romo spoke with the National Weather Service and fire forecasters about what we can expect.
Despite receiving a decent amount of snow in the last few weeks, Utah's snowpack levels remain below average. Coupled with a multi-year drought, the signs point to a very active wildfire season for much of the state this year.
We're really setting up for a bit of a busy fire season this year if conditions don't change. There's still a lot that can happen between now and fire season. Certainly a warm, dry spring is not going to help us at all.
As of right now, the outlook for spring is warm and dry.
For March, April, and May, they're calling for above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation. And so that's not what we look for. That's not what we want to see.
Current snowpack levels are one of the biggest factors contributing to the increased fire risk.
We have seen about 3/4 of the normal snowpack we would see for this time of year so far through this winter, if you look at the statewide numbers. So it's definitely averaged warmer and drier than normal.
And in order to get back to normal levels, Cruz says the state would need a series of big storms with above average precipitation.
A normal winter, we'll have a couple storms a week. You get 1 to 2 inches of water. So to catch up, you'd have to get a substantially higher amount above what you would normally see in a winter.
Utah is also in the midst of a multi-year drought, with 90% of the state experiencing extreme drought and close to 60% of the state in exceptional drought. Both levels contribute to increased fire risk. One of the larger concerns heading into fire season is the growth of Utah's wild grasslands, cheatgrass in particular, which is a major fuel for most wildfires. Ironically, dry conditions in the winter and spring can weaken grassland growth, which could help to reduce some of the fire risk this summer.
So when we have a really dry period like we've had, that silver lining could be that we may not have the widespread grass crop that really leads to fast wildfire spreading, particularly in areas that butt up against communities.
For anyone heading outdoors this spring and summer, the Great Basin Coordination Center says it's really important to pay attention to any fire restrictions and current fire danger. The extra precautions could help prevent some human-caused fires in what is expected to be a really active wildfire season. In Salt Lake City, Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.